I got a 2016 Jeep Renegade in here, and this is an easy one a normal person's going to be able to figure out. I got this p0481 code, cooling fan 2 control circuit open. That's the only code that's in here. This came from a wheeler dealer. So what I did, it came in, check engine light was on. They said they turned on the air conditioning and it stopped working and the check engine light came on. So what I did with this is, first thing I did was I turned on the air conditioning. Nothing was working. I was getting no activation from the clutch. You look at the compressor clutch on here. It's the little part on the outside of the belt. That should spin. If that spins, it's engaged, and it wasn't. And I looked at the fan too, and the fan wasn't turning. Hear that? Nice, huh? She wasn't complaining of it overheating or anything. So first things first, I went in here and I cleared the codes because that'll make everything work again if it feels like it. I cleared the codes. Nothing happened. It didn't work. So I decided to look for some fuses before I get too carried away. Cooling fan. I looked at all the fan fuses. Cooling fan, engine fan, F06, F07. It's an FO. So you got this funky cover right here. You got a screw down here. You take this screw off like so. It's spring loaded so it pops up. You just pull this up and you look at this and you go F06, F07, F05. So that's these three fuses right here. And I use a continuity tester and I tested this fuse. I tested all three of them actually, and this fuse was bad, the 50 ampere. If you don't know much about maxis, if you look at it, see if I can get a good look at it here. Yeah, there we go. See, it's broke in the middle. There's a break. It's not supposed to be like that. That's how you know one of these fuses are bad. Let's see if I got another maxi somewhere. Yeah, I can show you that one. See, that one's not broke. See a little hole in the middle? It's all in one piece. That's how you know it's bad. So I put a fuse in it and I started this silly push button thing on. After I cleared the codes, turned it on max AC. And I went and looked at the AC compressor, and it's spinning now. That's working. Now look at the fan. Look at the fan's going. Nice, huh? So this crappy fan blew a fuse. So this 2-year-old car wow. This 2-year-old car with a 3-year 3,600 mile warranty on it. It has a bad fan, and the dealer wouldn't warranty it out, so they brought it to me because well, anything with a 36,000 mile warranty on it isn't going to be a good car. I'll tell you that right now. They actually have 2 different warranties on this. They have a 550 and a 336, and all this air conditioning stuff isn't covered because it's got over 36,000 miles on it. You can pee 36,000 miles on a car. So I'm going to put a fan in this thing. First things first, do I know what I'm doing? No. Have I done one of these before? No. Am I a good guesser? Yes. Okay, this has got some Dodge child-proof connectors on it. And I think there's a little tab you got to push in on these. And it's in the center. And then they should come out, I think. Get in here with a mirror, see what I see. Yeah. Yeah, stupid child-proof connector. Fucking retarded. I got you. A little clip here. See a little clip? I'm gonna try not to break that. And geez. Wow. There's another one down here. That one didn't like to stay in one piece. Let's see how nice this one is. Oh yeah, wonderful engineering. Okay. See that other piece of yellow? Got another child-proof connector here. To get a better look at this, you push in right here and pull up. And oh, I think, yeah, that little tab in there broke. What a piece of junk. Brand new junk. Try to do this without poking myself in the fingers. Oh, I got a little hanger here for some I don't know, some tranny lines or air conditioning lines or something, and oh, that just pulls out, like pops out like a nice piece of magic right there. Now push in on this, and I think you can pull this fan up. There's other stuff holding it in. It's not coming up. Oh, there it is. Okay, try that with this side. Push in this doohickey. Give it a yank. All I got to do is try to get this thing out of here. See what else is in my way. Oh, all kinds of stuff. Whoa. Oh, gee. I'm going to work on getting this coolant bottle out. That seems to be in my way. Little plastic tabs. I just pull them up and tap this over, and wow, look at that. That piece of crap's out of my way. Try this again. Ooh, getting warmer. Not so. I got an exhaust manifold in my way. Oh shit, what do I do? One 10mm holding this thing on. I'm going to start taking some covers off. I'm going to take this heat shield off. 10mm on this. Let's see if I can get this oxygen sensor out of my way. Geez, this stuff's coming off like it's almost new or something. Imagine that. I always got to work on old junk, not new junk. This is not quite the step up. See if I can get this out now. There it is. I got the junk out. I got news for everyone that owns one of these Jeeps. they're going to have issues. That's a piece of junk. Okay, here's the aftermarket one. Looks like the same no power stuff. It's got a speed controller on it too, so I don't have to swap those out. I think that's a speed controller. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to toss it in. Gravity is on my side. Oh shit. I'm just going to line up these 4 tabs. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. One side fits, the other side don't. There's a little tab I want to cut off on here. This is sort of fit stuff, so it's not fitting right. And try to show you what I'm going after here. On here, see this little tab? Focus. There's a little tab right here. Focus. Yeah, right there. I'm going to whack that off because it won't go in the slot because of that tab for whatever reason. It's aftermarket. A lot of this stuff never fits right. So if you do this job and you get this aftermarket junk, then you might want to cut that little dimple off before you put this in the car. See there, I cut it off. The little nub's not there anymore. I ground it flat. So I'll try this again. There, that time it went in. And pull on this tab just a little bit. There. Okay. The junk is in. I used to have people that I work for get so mad at me because I call everybody's stuff junk. Customers would hear it and they'd give me this dirty look like it's the end of the world. You know, you can't be calling people's cars junk. Well, guess what? If I got to work on it, it's a piece of junk. So I rest my case. I don't care if it's a frickin' Ferrari. If I got to work on it, it's a piece of junk. If it wasn't junk, you wouldn't need me to work on it. Now, whenever you do an oxygen sensor too, don't forget the anti-seize. Put this piece of rocket science back on. Somehow. Now I just need to see if this junk works better than the old junk. Oh, look at that. There you go. If you can figure that one out, you can save yourself a little bit of money. And of course, I always got to see how the Dodge boys build their junk. So I'm going to dissect this thing. I wonder if this thing's recyclable. I don't see a recyclable emblem on it anywhere. That's too bad. I want to recycle it. Cheap bastards. It's reverse thread. This cheap junk isn't even screwed together. It's got little metal tabs I can bend out of the way. Look at that cheap junk. Wow, it's like, it's all melted and, oh my God, look at that. It's melted. This brush isn't even working anymore. There's a spring loaded, and the spring's got melted plastic all over it, all over melted junk on that one. It's melted stuck junk. Wow, fancy. Fancy magnet. Wow, it's got a real roller bearing on there. That's good stuff. This is a bushing though. There's a bushing on the other side, and it's junk. So it's a half good motor, kind of. Well, I can see why it blew a fuse. God, what a bunch of junk.